Hi everyone, thank you for joining me on my next episode, the first for 2020, part 2, also known as 2021. Lockdown number 3 here in the UK. Whew. Hopefully the last one. All 3 vaccines have been approved here in the UK and are being rolled out apparently. I am really low in the pecking order, so won't get it for a long time. This month, the theme that I'm doing is Dry January. I don't know what it's like in Canada or the States or anywhere else who is subscribed to this, but it's quite popular in the UK to do Dry January. So I have started Dry January. So all the wines I will be featuring this month are non-alcoholic wines. Just some little stats for you that I wrote down because I thought it was interesting when I was doing some research, that in the UK specific, 1 in 3 of us drank in excess in 2020 compared to 2019. And that is hardly a surprise given lockdown and COVID-19 and everything that has been going on last year. 6.5 million of us estimated want to give up booze in 2021 compared to 3.9 million last year. Again, not much of a surprise. Today, I will be doing a sparkling wine. The week after, I'll be doing a dry white wine. And then the following week will be a red wine. After that, I'll kind of get into February, which for me, February is all about romance and celebration. So all the wines will be based on romance, and all the food will be comparative to that, of course. And I will be back to my normal schedule. Just to give you a flavor, in the UK in March, it's Mother's Day is in March. So I think everything I'm going to be doing for March will be sort of family meals, family celebrations, with the view that maybe the lockdown here in the UK will be coming to an end by the end of March. Although realistically, I think it's probably going to be April, but we shall see. Today's wine that I'm doing is a sparkling wine, and as I said, it's a wine, but it's a non-alcoholic wine that I am doing. So thank you for joining me on my Dry January. I'm not going crazy yet, only a little bit, 9 days in, and it's called Nosecco by Angelo Torini. I just did a little bottle because honestly I don't want to spend a lot of money on some non-alcoholic wines. I think I'd rather do mocktails or something. Interestingly, it sounds like it's Italian, but it's produced in France. So let's see what it's like. For those of you that know me, I love my sparkly, and I'm very picky about it. And I'm intrigued to try this one because I find it hard to believe, it's a twist off. I find it hard to believe that a Prosecco or a Nosecco will taste nice. So again, this is it here. And just again, to refresh your memory, or mine rather, it's a Spumante Nosecco Angelo Torini, produced in France. And it's available here in the UK at your local Sainsbury's supermarket or Waitrose or any of those. So here we go. Well, first of all, it's really bubbly. Very bubbly. Very carbonated. It's hard to... No, it smells very apple-y. It smells like green apples. A hint of elderflower. And I want to say there's a herb smell. I don't know which one. Not mint. I don't know which one that would be. It smells pretty. It's not overpowering. Let's see what it tastes like. So first taste. It's nice on the palate. I don't like the aftertaste. It's quite, the tartness comes out more. So the green apple tart, like a Granny Delicious a Granny apple, sorry, Granny Smith apple. I'm apple-tastic right now. is very strong. I'm not a fan of the aftertaste, but it's okay. It's not Prosecco. It's not champagne. It's very light. That tartness goes after 3 or 4 sips. So either that or I just get used to it. I'm not sure which, but I'm going to assume it's the latter. It when I poured it, it looked really carbonated. So the carbonated, the bubbles go quite quickly. So it's not gassy at all. It's not like, you don't have any like horrible taste. It's quite, I don't know, in the UK there's this drink called an appetizer, and it's basically a sparkling apple drink. And it's nicer than a lemonade slash Sprite. And an appetizer is a lot sweeter than this. This is actually like the cousin of an appetizer, I'd say. There's still, even though with each sip, and even though the tartness with each sip goes, there is still that green apple tartness aftertaste. It's just less empowering as you go on. And overall, I actually think it's an okay wine. It's a Nosecco non-alcoholic wine. Out of 10, I'd give it a 6 or a 7. But I'm really picky. I take it maybe as if you're having a dinner party and people didn't drink and you weren't supposed to, bring that. I'd probably bring something like this Nosecco. I think it'd go really nice with some of the things there. But overall, not bad. Doesn't compare to a Paul Roger 2008 or Veuve Clicquot. But for dry January, it's really lovely, and it's a nice way to toast to the new year. So there you go, a short and sweet episode for you guys this time. And tune in for next week when we try a non-alcoholic Chardonnay. So that'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what that's like. Will the oak flavors come through that can kind of come through with our Chardonnay? What will it actually taste like? This tasted like a appetizer, less sweet and dry. What will something not fizzy that calls itself a non-alcoholic Chardonnay taste like? Tune in and we'll see you next week. Stay safe and have a great start to 2021. Cheers.